Hi guys, and welcome to my December daily. This is the journal that I'm going to use during this month. Right now it is empty. All the pages that you are seeing inside the journal are just to figure out how it's going to look at the end, but right now it's completely empty. As usual, I am going to work with loose pages. I also printed out this transparency with some important words, and also I printed this kind of list for those days that maybe they don't have nothing really important to say, and just to have something to write about. And you can see it, I printed out in Spanish and in English, so you are going to be able to see it. And well, I also printed out a couple of doilies. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it was just to use that space. These are going to be the first two pages that I'm going to use, and these are the pictures from the 1st of December. I'm going to use as well, last year I used a lot these numbers, but this year I bought this wood veneer. No, it's just wood numbers. And my idea is to decorate each one of them in a different way, just to make them go well with the layout that I'm making that day. So, yeah, one more thing, just to have fun. Here you can see me, the first is going to be red, just plain red, because it is the 1st of December and it has to be red for me. So we are going to play first with these pictures that we made while we were putting up our Christmas tree, and for the bottom I'm going to use this piece of fabric that I had left from the cover, so just to use it. And the first word that I'm going to use from the transparency is going to be Christmas tree, because that the 1st of December is always Christmas tree day for us. After stitching this word to the page, I decided not to cut the downside thread, because I don't know, I had the idea to do something with it, so I just leave it like it is. As always, after adding all the pictures and the writing, I start to decorate the pages. I have all these packages from, some of them are from this year, like this sticker book from crepe paper, 𝐬𝐧𝐬𝐿 the new collection, but the others are pretty old, but it is okay. I love to mix and match different collections and different colors. You are seeing me here, the idea that I had with that thread. I'm going to stick two stickers, one on each side, so it is going to be like a pendant. I don't know how to call this. It is just an element, a dynamic element. That was my idea. And of course, every little blank space that I have, I like to include some elements like this label, which I love. And you're going to see me adding stickers and different things all over the pages. Now I'm showing you all the pockets that I created. Like on the first page, I created a little pocket, and this whole picture is also a pocket. And that is going to help me because I have a lot of pictures, and some of them are not like really important pictures, so I want to have them, of course, but they don't have to be like in the front page. So I like to create these kind of panels with the picture and adding some scrapbook paper, and on the back side I'm also adding this ledger paper to have an extra space for telling the story. And just to end this panel, I just did a little stitch around the picture, and it is done. It is perfect to hide some stories, and meanwhile I will continue adding some pictures. So now I can say that December the 1st is completely documented, and I really like how it turned out. And now it is time for December the 2nd. I am painting the number 2 with the same plain paint, but I plan to add something else later. This day was just one of those days that nothing really important happened. So I just made a couple of pictures from the walk that I took with Kali. You know, the December daily, it is about your daily life. So this day is one of those typical days, and it is good to have it documented. And that is what I'm going to do, but in an easy way. You are going to see it. I was having so much fun adding the stickers till I found out that Kali needed this bow. Look at this cute bow! Oh my god, I love how Kali it is with that bow, so cute. And for the number 2, I'm adding with my white pen some little dots, like if they were snowflakes. And after adding more stickers, I can say this page is done. I told you, so easy, but the important part is that it is done. Finally, we are going to the December the 3rd, or how I like to call it, the coldest day, because it was really cold. In the morning, I have all these frozen car and the leaves were frozen as well. It was really, really cold. I believe it was -3 degrees, so really, really cold. As you watch me, I added some lines with the white pen to the number 3. I will include it later. And next time I'm going to decorate a little bit the pages. And again, I'm doing the same technique. I believe this this thing is going to be my thing this Christmas time. I love adding these stickers at the end of the thread. I think it's going to be my thing. Yeah, definitely. So this is how I'm doing my December daily. I'm using the same techniques I used last year because it works for me. So things has to be easy and fast to make. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to document every single day during this month. So I know that maybe you are not in the mood of creating or celebrating something, or it is hard to find something to celebrate. Nowadays, it's a little bit hard, but I have decided to celebrate my life how it is, with all the good things and all the bad things, because it is the only thing that I have, and thanks God that I have it. So that's what I choose. I choose to celebrate my life, and you can do whatever you want, but you also have a life, so you decide what you do with it. So guys, now I have to say goodbye. I want to send you a huge hug to all of you, and you know that I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.